Fast, fresh fare. The Nightbeat team. See for yourself next.
Tonight, it brushed by Detroit, but it's packing a punch on the East Coast.
Tonight, a fire truck on an emergency run, but not everyone gets out of the way.
Tonight, she was about to become a crime victim. Then Santa saved the day.
And evidently, he had seen from his Santa's workshop what was going on and came running to my rescue.
News 4 Nightbeat with Mort Grimm and Carmen Harlan, Bernie Smilovitz and Chuck Dadegan.
Good evening. The winter storm made it a rough day for many in Metro Detroit. And though the worst of it's over for us, this blast of winter is still packing a punch. To the east, tomorrow morning could become a nightmare. By the time darkness fell this evening, 8 to 10 inches of snow had fallen around Pittsburgh, and 4 more inches are expected overnight. Local officials say it could be the worst December storm there in 40 years. Freeways that were clogged with evening rush hour traffic are deserted at this hour, and the storm is still growing as it heads eastward. The storm has spread southward, too, bringing snow to Washington, D.C. The nation's capital got a blanket of wet snow this morning. It caused some traffic snarls, but did not disrupt business. Government operations weren't affected, and work continued on the platforms and reviewing stands being constructed for next month's inauguration. What will the next couple of days bring for people in the east? Chuck's been following this storm. He's here now with the latest. Chuck.
This could be an explosive situation as the storm heads along the eastern seaboard, taps the moisture off the Atlantic Ocean, throws it into the cold air, and becomes a snowmaker that you measure in feet, not in inches. This is the current radar summary with snow falling from the Virginias northward across Pennsylvania and New York State. Go back 24 hours. Last night, that snow cutting across Detroit, southeastern lower Michigan. The energy of the storm now moving along the east coast, and you can see that moderate to heavy rain, then becoming snow right off the coast of the Virginias. Again, that will be a major storm for them. It doesn't look like it will really affect us, except the winds could increase a bit. Closer to home, not so much that storm anymore, but what is left, colder air, a little bit of moisture left on the ground for slick spots, so be careful as the temp gets close to 32, especially in outlying areas. A little fog out there as well, so we'll spell out what's coming our way for the weekend. But right now, the main storm, well to the east, and they're going to get it.
So you're pretty much sounding the all clear for this area?
Oh, I think so.
Nothing else lurking out there to the west of us?
Well, there is a big storm out there, but not anytime soon.
Not within the next few hours?
No, no.
All right,
Thanks,
Chuck.
Okay.
And of course, Chuck has the radar and the computers to tell us what's going on in the skies. But we also have the cameras to tell us what's going on down here on the ground. Right now, let's take a look and show you what's going on from our Southfield Tower Cam. You're looking at a live shot of traffic on 696, and it appears that everything looks fine. But keep in mind you might encounter slippery spots on area roads. To stay in control, keep these tips in mind. Slow down. Don't accelerate on icy roads. Leave space around you. It's a safety cushion. And steer gently during a skid. Don't jerk the steering wheel. Caution is always the best advice during winter driving in Michigan. Well, the Nightbeat is keeping close watch on the roads, and we're going to get an up-to-the-minute report on conditions from Keith Oppenheim. Keith joins us now live from an overpass on I-75 in Madison Heights. What's it like out there, Keith?
Well, it's really not too bad, Carmen. I'm at 11.5 mile in 75, and as you look behind me, you can see that the traffic is really moving just fine. There are a few slick spots, but for the most part, it's really no problem. And in fact, it's really been no problem, the snow, for some businesses. Actually, the snow has been great for some. Melted or unmelted, the first snow is no inspiration for drivers. It's little more than a nuisance. But here at Pine Knob, snow is no nuisance, and it's more than just a play surface. Snow is a passion. What do you think about snow?
I love it.
The skiers at Pine Knob are a pretty unambivalent bunch. They thrive on winter, and while there has been man-made powder here for a couple weeks, it is the snowstorm that has reminded many of the lure of the slopes.
Psychologically, it's a big boost to our skiers. When they see a little snow in their backyard, they think winter sports right away, and our attendance goes way up.
In fact, about 500 skiers are coming to Pine Knob every night. On weekends, the number is more like 1,000. One ski philosopher we met explained, you have to be young or young at heart to love snow.
When we're little kids, we play in winter, and it's fun. But when you become an adult, all you do is curse it because you got to shovel it and drive in it. But if you can use it somehow in a positive way, like snow skiing or ice skating or whatever, then winter.
Bring out the kid in you, right?
Bring out the kid in you, exactly.
Truth is, many of the skiers we saw were kids, or shall we say, barely post-pubescent. And to them, slick and slippery are the perfect adjectives for an evening of fun. How was it out there?
Wild.
Well, they're hoping for a pretty wild season at many of the ski resorts because in the past couple of weeks, the temperatures have been consistently cold for making snow. And, Carmen, they've really had a terrific beginning to the ski season so far. Whether or not there's been a snowstorm or not, they've had quite a few people out there having a good time in the white stuff.
Well, you know, we're so focused on the serious side. Thanks for bringing us that fun side
Right.
to the winter weather. Thank you, Keith. The Nightbeat will continue to watch conditions on the roads throughout the metro area. And before you head out tomorrow, you'll want to join Rich Make and Catherine Adams on the Newsbeat today at 6 a.m. for the latest on that.
Well, it doesn't appear the weather was a factor in a spectacular accident on Detroit's west side tonight. A fire truck responding to a call slammed into a car at the intersection of Joy Road and Southfield. The truck and the car then hit several vehicles. One adult and 2 children were rushed from the scene to Henry Ford Hospital. Their injuries are said to be non-life-threatening. The fire truck did sustain minor damage. A Detroit area pilot is dead tonight after his plane crashed in Maryland earlier today. 33-year-old pilot Robert Prastink of Ypsilanti was the only person aboard the twin-engine airplane. It was flying auto parts from Dayton, Ohio to Baltimore. The plane crashed while sleet was falling, but it's not known whether weather was a direct cause of the crash. The plane was owned by the Kalita Flying Service of Ypsilanti. In Latin, the word omni means all. And tomorrow, the managers of downtown Detroit's Omni Hotel will tell all about the hotel's financial health. Stories have been circulating that the hotel, which shares the Millender Center on Jefferson along with apartments, is on thin financial ice. But the hotel's general manager says he'll discuss the Omni's stability and long-term viability tomorrow. And we'll have that story on the Newsbeat at 5.
Some of the charges are changing tonight in the case of 2 men accused of molesting Sunday school students. Mark Fuller was a bus driver for the North Sharon Baptist Church in Washtenaw County. Today in Jackson, 4 criminal sexual conduct charges against him were dropped, but he'll stand trial on 4 other sexual misconduct charges. Assistant Church Pastor Timothy Leonard saw both charges against him dropped after a 4-year-old witness was declared incompetent.
Because I knew my husband was innocent all along.
We have no animosity. We're just thankful to the Lord that the truth has come out.
But the case isn't over. Both men still face similar charges in Washtenaw County. Both remain jailed tonight. Imagine the fear of a Lansing area mother who arrived late at a daycare center only to find her child locked inside. That frightening discovery has touched off a state investigation. Okemos police had to break into the KinderCare Learning Center yesterday. An 18-month-old girl was left sleeping inside the center when the center was locked up. She was unharmed. The DSS spokesman said the center has a history of problems and currently operates on a provisional license.
Well, most of us know that Santa Claus comes around on Christmas Eve. But Santa showed up in suburban Los Angeles last night just in time to foil a carjacking. Gloria Margolis was walking to her car in a shopping center parking lot when a man grabbed her purse and demanded her car keys. Santa was in a nearby workshop and he saw what was going on, so he rushed out and scared the carjacker away.
I had turned and I saw the guy, and then when I looked up at him, it's like he had this look of terror on his face or something. And then all of a sudden, he just let go and took off. And right at that moment, that's when Santa came.
That's a good thing that Santa's a hero. I think for the benefit of all the little ones, he should be.
You know, Santa saved my life. You know, and that's what I'm really, really thankful for.
Now, the carjacking suspect did get away. Police are still searching for him tonight.
What a story. Well, there's violence in the midst of Operation Restore Hope. That story is next.
And what's the fastest way between 2 points? Sometimes you have to tilt a little to get there more quickly.
Hi, this is Bernie Smilovitz. Don't you move. Don't you go to bed. Don't you even think of going to the refrigerator. Our bloopers of the week are coming up next.
When winter's at its worst, turn to the Storm Team on Newsbeat today. Meteorologist Mal Sillers gives you the latest from Weather Watch 4, while Rich Make and Catherine Adams provide you with a complete rundown of school closings, road conditions from metro traffic, and live reports. Don't let winter slow you down. Start your day with the Storm Team on Newsbeat today. Weekday mornings at 6, only on 4.
Check in. Reservation for McAllister?
To the best Christmas movie ever.
Stop that child! I don't think so.
Hold it right there.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
I love you.
Home Alone 2. Your drawers.
Don't flash these babies around here. There could be girls on this floor.
Rated PG. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
So you might be asking, how good are the prices right now at Highland? How good? This good. Sony color TVs from $269, portable boom boxes from $19, complete stereo rack systems with CD from $477. Now, many items are at or below cost. We're operating at the lowest margins in our history. I mean, let's face it, at Highland, we have to give you the best deals ever. We can't afford to have you go anywhere else.
The 1993 Mercury Grand Marquis features a standard V8 engine, standard dual airbag protection, 6-passenger comfort, nearly 21 cubic feet of cargo space, as well as 53 other standard features. And standards are good when you're the one setting them. Grand Marquis even set the standard for owner loyalty in its class. Mercury Grand Marquis. All this and the quality of a Mercury.
Get ready to load up at Mervin's big weekend sale. It's going to be huge.
I'm ready!
Mervin's big weekend sale starts Saturday, 8 a.m.
Want to hear something strange? Gardner White Furniture is holding their after-Christmas sale before Christmas.
Bah humbug!
It's common to get great deals after Christmas, but Gardner White is giving you the deal of a lifetime before Christmas. This sofa is only $347. This 5-piece bedroom is $399. Everything's on sale at 30 to 70% off, and we'll pay your interest for 6 months, plus get free delivery in time for Christmas.
That's incredible!
Don't wait till after Christmas. Get the right price and the right payment plan at Gardner White this weekend only.
2 Somali civilians are dead tonight after French troops opened fire on them, and then their truck crashed through a military roadblock. 7 other Somalis were injured. They're the first casualties since the U.S.-led military mission there began. Meantime, the U.S. Special Envoy to Somalia announced plans to meet with 2 main warlords there tomorrow. The warlords say they're forming a committee that will meet to find solutions to ending the long-running civil war.
A Missouri man trapped underground for 12 hours is finally free. Rescuers reached the Cave Explorer this afternoon, but it was tough going in the cramped shaft with several inches of water on the floor. The 22-year-old spelunker fell 20 feet down, broke an ankle as he and 2 friends were trying to climb out.
Bahamas or even beautiful Hawaii. The ABC Warehouse Great Takeoff Sale, now through Saturday. That's the ticket. A fabulous free offer when you buy for less at ABC Warehouse. The closest thing to wholesale.
Get this Tappan 30-inch self-clean gas range with banquet-size oven, just $447 or less.
Thinking about doing drugs this weekend and looking for a little company? We'll be around. Do drugs. Do time.
Montgomery Ward has America shopping again. This Friday and Saturday, save on all furniture, save on all fine jewelry, and on apparel. Save on all electronics, like this Sharp Slim Cam camcorder for only $7.99. Or this 25-inch stereo TV, only $3.29. Get great savings throughout the store. And how about this Rudolph stocking? It's free to the first 200 customers Saturday morning. Montgomery Ward has America shopping again, just in time for the holidays.
Hi, I'm Johnny Bench. Join me for some big league action and exciting sports collectibles when the All-American Sports Club premieres right here on WKBD, Detroit.
Captain's log, stardate 43714.1.